It's the NFL on
It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Atlanta Falcons on Sunday night.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple of years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs, compete for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you don't have a tight end, your offense is missing a key piece. I know I'm biased, but at tight end you, man, we make no mistake about it. We think we are the most important position in football, and you're not going to convince me otherwise.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
He's trying to a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They are obviously still smarting from that pick six a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hole. Try to start digging out now with 1st and 10. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from it.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Slot man in motion right. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 46-yard line.
Now, Cousins. That one is caught by Mooney. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he's in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Falcons. Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs come out with the face of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes, 2-time regular season MVP, 3-time Super Bowl MVP, just in his 8th year, best in the business at the helm for KC. Greg?
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Into the hands of Juju. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game, where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy, and if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard dash time in the history of the NFL Combine. I mean, the ability to take the top off, the ability to make those secondary players play that much deeper and open up everything else underneath. He gets up and running. He really finds his groove in this league. This scary offense just got a little bit scarier.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he's in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, Chiefs.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Falcons 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons offense ready for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29.
He's got the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here for Robinson. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Pitts is the man in motion. A first down throw for Cousins. He'll get this to Pitts once more.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Cousins now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Cousins to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Mecole Hardman, the return man for the Chiefs. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Mahomes quickly out to Rice.
Mahomes pass complete to Rashid Rice. Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield. Leads to a big pickup.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. Here's Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Throwing a cutback route against zone coverage, it can be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right, and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
Cousins now. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. And his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And here's Bijan. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Cousins. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. He's got his big tight end, Charlie Werner. Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's Coop for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Hardman now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. To Kelsey on the tight end screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Into the hands of Juju. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on second and 2. Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They put Kelsey in motion. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Mahomes now to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A return now from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. RPO, and they throw it to Rice. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Play action here. Mahomes. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There's Kirk Cousins. He and the Falcons set for their next drive. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And out of bounds it goes, just shy of midfield. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Now Robinson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. Now, deep ball for London. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Chiefs' offense and Rashee Rice set to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. First and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd touchdown tonight.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up.
Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, it's Williams. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Falcons offense and Kirk Cousins heading back on the field. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Cousins. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Second down, Cousins. That'll be caught by McLeod. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. Throwing is Cousins. To the right, as pitched. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
18 yards on the connection. First down, Atlanta.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. To throw is Cousins. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Cousins out of the gun on third down. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that'll set up fourth down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A 26-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here come the Chiefs and last year's Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes, for their next drive. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They put Kelsey in motion. Trying to do it himself, but this will come up short. They mark him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Mike, I think it's important to point out the difference between RPO and play action. On RPO, everyone is blocking for that ball to be handed off. So when the quarterback does pull it, like he did here, it has to come out of his hand. The longer he holds it, the play is just not designed to hold up in protection, and it results in a sack.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Cousins gonna throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Cousins. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Cousins now on 2nd down. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. and a yard. Play action now. It's Cousins. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. The Falcons getting their punter out there. And he's on to punt for just the second time in this game. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense. And Patrick Mahomes coming out for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
2nd down and 3. On play action, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one good for a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run. It's P-Run. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. McLeod past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Now, Cousins. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop, gave that defense enough time to get back there, stop him for no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on downs. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air. And with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Here's 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. A first down throw for Mahomes.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and it results in a completion.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. To the goal line and in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That's caught right side. It's London. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. But he'll gather it back in.
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down forthcoming. They'll drop to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Chiefs 45, Falcons 24.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. McLeod now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here comes Drake London, the rest of that Atlanta offense getting set to take over once more. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Cousins to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
On 1st and 10, Cousins will get this to Pitts once more. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
He's got it inside the 5. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Here we go. One final play. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.